We will continue our session of Dinacharya. Today we will see about Ahar Shastra. Actually, Ahar Shastra is very vast subject from Ayurvedic side because Ayurveda is very well known for its cooking, its eating habits, and the advice on the consciousness while doing all these eating and cooking thing. So every food item of our plate is being watched through 8 glasses. So there are 8 principles of understanding the food qualities. Generally, when we see presently, we quantitatively analyze that suppose tuar dal is there or Bengal gram is there or any food grain is there. We generally see how much calorie values it have, how many vitamins it has. So generally quantitatively we see, but Ayurveda has 8 ways to see everything. So these are Prakriti, Sanyog, Karan, Rashi, Desh, Kal, Upayokta and Upyog Samstha. What is this? So Prakriti is actually, Prakriti means nature. As human beings have nature, similarly the food particles, food grains or all the plants, whatever food we eat, every item has its own Prakriti. Like chili, chili is hot by nature. So, but that chili is from Himalaya or Kerala or Maharashtra or America or Saudi Arabia. So, the origin of that foods decides the Prakriti of that food, and again the person who is going to eat that food, his Prakriti also should be taken into consideration. So, Prakriti, Sanyog, even though the food product has this much quality, but if it is combined with other food, its own qualities are being changed. Like in our Indian tradition, some people used to eat pan. So now they have generally it is mixed with some material which is not to be consumed. So generally we don't encourage eating pan, but the combination of the leaf, that katha, we call it as katha, and calcium, chuna. So when 3 together they are eaten, they make red color, and separately if they are eaten, no red color is formed. So there is a result of combining different types of food items, which is a science, and that science actually comes from beginning. You generally in our India we make chola bhatura. So while making chola bhatura, we add in bhatura means the roti made up of maida, white flour. We put some curd into that. So when this bhatura chola, that is Bengal grams, when it is actually boiled and it increases vat, the vat is being taken care by the curd which is added into that bhatura. And again while making this chola, we add some either imli means tamarind soup, we put it in that, or some lemon or some curd is put in the chola. So it is made little bit sour. It actually scientifically made the thali which doesn't increase either vat or pitta. So sanyog, the food combination is also very important while finding out the qualities. Sanyog Rashi, then how much quantity you eat the food. So as Rashi, and again the timings of food, how many times you are eat. Sanyog Rashi, Desh. So in which country you stay, in which area you stay. Generally the people who stays in Mumbai, if they eat the fruits which are grown in America, suppose apple. So I have seen in many patients then who the children and adults who has cold and cough, if they eat apple daily, an apple a day keeps doctor away. This is a saying which is applicable in the situation, some situation. So we want seasonal fruits as well as situational fruit. So our area is this. So the fruits which are locally grown, they are most suitable for that body. So this is the main principle behind Desh, and again Desh means body, what type of body is this, and where it is to be, it is going to be eaten the fruit. So Desh Kal, Kal means that the Kal is time. So whether the patient is, a person is young, old or child, as per his Kal, his timing of his age, at the same time how much time has been passed after cooking the food. Generally, we are seeing that in certain areas, people cook food on Saturday and they eat that food till 6 days. Their causes may be very different. They say that we put it in fridge. Some people say we stay in very cool countries. But as per our understanding, the food, if it is touched by fire or water, then it starts decaying. So there are fire living bacteria, even cold living also bacteria are there. So the time actually has effect on the food, and we generally see the people which eats 5 days, 6 days food, either they have tendency to go in depression or they have tendency to go in having fatigue or tiredness excess. So these people, generally these people eat multivitamins 300 to 320 days a year. This is the condition when you eat stale food, that is time, the food which is cooked before 6 days or 2 days or even 10 hours back food. So Kal is very important. Sanyog Rashi Desh Kal. Karana means how that food is prepared, whether that food is boiled or just cut or just eaten raw, or that food is given tadka, means sorted the food and then that food is eaten. So we will see the beauty of science. Generally in our tradition we saute the sabji and then we boil that sabji. So what happens generally? When we boil the sabji, that sabji, all particles, water soluble vitamins and minerals, they are being actually vaporized. But see, when we put oil or ghee for sauteing the sabji, put some masala or spices in that and then put sabji and then put some water. So what happens when we put water and there is some oil, oil naturally comes above the water, and when that starts boiling, so the all the water soluble ingredients which are going out of that sabji, they just come and enter into that ghee and oil which is given in the form of sauteing. So we will see all the ingredients. In generally Ayurveda there is a tradition of making different types of oils like Narayan tel, Mahanarayan tel, or different oils which are being used for drinking, which are being used for osteoarthritis. All these oils, they contains 50 to 90 ingredients of plants. So how these plants are present in that oil? We will see the oil actually its color is brownish green, but no plant is there. But all the qualities of those plants are being in are being put into that oil with the help of boiling that plant in the water, and when that water is all evaporated, that oil remaining, it has medicinal qualities. Similarly, when we saute the sabji and dal, then when we boil it, this all the qualities enter into that oil, and that oil is actually medicinal sabji with oil. So that is very scientific. Thank you.